Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. This is my mission. I like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. My mission is affiliate Kappa GMS. Just want to bring out a video and go into some scriptures. Basically, Esau is being able to understand and know that since the blood moon, before, during, and after, judgments have been picking up. Things have been getting worse. So I'm bringing this video and some scriptures out. But the Edomites know, okay? And the Lord is working, continuing to work even now, all right? It's March Madness.
Hi, we're Visible. We offer one-line wireless plans with no hidden fees for just $25 a month on Verizon's 5G network.
What's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. Have you guys noticed all the large-scale events that have been occurring here recently, just prior to the eclipse, during the eclipse, and after the blood moon eclipse that occurred on March 14th of 2025? Did the eclipse bring some sort of an omen with it? Check this out. I want to point out some things that I've noticed. I'm sure there's probably many, many more, but I want to show you guys some of the larger events that I've noticed that have occurred within hours of the blood moon eclipse. Looking at the central plains of the United States, I received a couple of videos, actually 3. I'm going to share 2 with you guys in this video from right here in the Oklahoma, Texas Panhandle area. Notice the gigantic dust storm. There's a view on Zoom Earth. Here's another view I've slightly enhanced and zoomed in. This occurred on March 14th of 2025. Here's another view of it. I kind of brightened it up a little bit just so you can see how huge this event was. It covered over 600 miles. I put together a video footage that was sent in from people that were right in the middle of this dust storm. I received 2 videos, one from Texas, one from Oklahoma. These folks were right in the middle of that giant, what looks like a dust cyclone in the middle of the Central Plains on March the 14th. This first video has narration. Here we go.
It's not fog, that's dust. It went from fog to this dust. I got a mask on, I'm not breathing it in. It's Wichita Falls, Texas. MBB 333.
Wichita Falls, Texas. Video number 2 going up into Oklahoma. Check this out. March 14th. Josh couldn't help but notice the overwhelming presence of dust that moved through the area. Looked like a giant dust storm from out here in the desert southwest. There was the sun right there, nearly blocked out by the thick dust. Here the sun was almost completely blocked out. This photo here was sent in by Chad out of Forney, Texas. Once again, March 14th. The sun was acting as a solar filter right there. You can see the outline of the sun very clearly. That's what it looks like through a H-alpha solar filter. Unbelievable. Not to mention the 100+ wildfires that are currently underway in Oklahoma. Yes, a lot of these wildfires occurred before the eclipse, but this one right over here in far western Oklahoma, I want to show you guys, that one started on March 14th. Right here, and it's one of the larger ones. Here's the start date, March 14th, 2025 at 9:30 a.m. That would be this one right here. Currently, this wildfire has consumed just over 27,000 acres. There's currently 163 personnel trying to manage this wildfire. That's right now 20% contained, but there's a lot of wildfire activity in Oklahoma, even over in Mississippi right now as I do this video. And once again, I'd like to point out we're still in the unique planetary position. All of the planets are sharing the same side of the sun. So there's a lot of energy swirling around back here, even more on the night of the eclipse. So once again, wildfires all over Oklahoma. Here's something else that occurred around the eclipse. There was a huge power outage affecting Cuba right on March 14th of 2025. There's also over 406,000 power outages today as I do this video, not necessarily associated with the eclipse, but there's been a severe weather outbreak since the eclipse occurred. There's over 4 million customers off the grid right now in Panama, and over 4 million customers off the grid in Zulia, Venezuela, 9 million off the grid in Cuba. And the event in Cuba started on, you guessed it, March 14th of 2025. Cuba suffers another massive outage, leaving millions in the dark. Yes, they've been dealing with power outages off and on for the last 2 or 3 years, but it's highly coincidental that within hours of the eclipse, Cuba goes offline. So once again, Cuba offline, Panama offline. I can't find anything about Venezuela, but here's an article from 11 hours ago. Massive power outage.
All right, so Esau can clearly put a correlation between the lunar blood moon, okay, and events breaking off, okay. So the Most High is working right now, and this is how the Lord is going to get these nations' attention, these other heathen tribes' attention, okay. And prophecies are moving forward. It's a lot going on. Also, I believe the same day, on the 14th, it was a plane caught on fire. American Airlines again, in a situation this time somewhere in Dallas, when a plane caught on fire on the tarmac. So the Lord is and had people out standing on the wing. The normal inflatable slides weren't deployed so the people can get off the wing, but that could have been catastrophic, because we know that if you know anything about aircraft, you know that a lot of their fuel is circulated and or stored in the wings. And it's a video of it. You could see that the plane was burning from the fuselage. That's why everybody was out on the wing, okay? But they had no way to get down, because that's like about 15 feet to get down for that particular plane. It was American Airlines, I think, 737. But I say all that to say that Esau knows, okay? And all this stuff is people are gonna say, oh, it's coincidence. Nah, it's not. It's starting coincidence and just things happening random is starting to fade in the minds of these heathens, these Edomites especially. They're starting to put two and two together that this isn't happening by coincidence. Somebody or something is doing this. Okay, and it's not just HARP, and it's not just all these it's a spiritual intervention being done, manifestation, okay? So the prophecies are moving forward. There's a lot of things popping up. You had that those people that died recently, just today, I think, in Macedonia, that fire. Now, a couple of months, a month or 2 or 3 months back, I did a video on a fire that happened at the hotel, the ski resort, where like 60 people or something died. Same kind of thing. A big gathering of heathen and whatnot. Probably some Jacob in there, and they all died of fire. Okay. So look, Psalms 119, 126. It is time for thee, Lord, Yahweh, for Yahweh to work, for they have made void thy law. No judgments were really going out. All Most High's laws are being now not they're void, like the scriptures say. So it's time for him to do something. Like, everything is getting worse. Everybody and everything is getting just weird shit. Vexation. I'm being vexed more and more, me personally, in my day to day. Okay? Just weird shit. Like, just shit just not making sense. When you try to do videos and just weird ass shit happen, like before, during, and after the video. Like, just weird. Everything is just the people are weird. You know what I'm saying? They're getting weirder. Okay? The law's not being their laws are not being carried out. Okay, Proverbs 19 and 29. Judgments are prepared for scorners and stripes for the back of fools. Okay, and a lot of these people are scorners. These 2/3, these heathens, they're scorners, and stripes for the back of fools. So he go beat them with stripes. Okay, he goes stripe them up, put marks on them. All right. Most High is doing mass casualty events now. All right. Amos 5 and 20. Shall not the day of Yahweh be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? Okay. So we're in dark days, okay? Perilous times, okay? no light. All right. Things are happening. It's no brightness, no peace, no sunshine, just swords and gloominess. We are the prophets. We are the prophets of doom, doom and gloom. We are the fun police. We are the Debbie Downers of this society. Okay, that's who the real prophets and servants of the Lord are, and men of the Lord are. Okay, we prophesy what? Doom and gloom, darkness. Okay. Acts 2:20. The sun shall be turned into darkness. All right. And the moon into blood before the great and notable day of the Lord come. Okay. Who's coming? Yahweh. Okay. Then we just have the blood moon. We have many blood moons, but this one was particularly special. Okay. Hopefully it's the last one. You see all this stuff happening. All right. All these plane incidents. They still want to keep pushing people to fly, people to come to these airports, people to do their thing. Businesses, as usual, is grinding to a halt. Okay, the grinding is being brought low. All right. Because what? That great notable day is on the way. It's close. We can all feel it. Everybody can feel it. Everybody can feel that Yahweh Shah is close. And that Yahweh is about to send them. Servants of the Lord, men of the Lord, we can feel it. Luke 21:26. Men's hearts fell in them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. Okay, men's hearts are failing them. Okay, and they can see what's coming on the earth. All right, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Okay, that's what they're seeing right now. All right, men are afraid right now. That's all you hear people saying. Oh, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Lord told us not to be afraid. Okay, these things must come to pass, right? They must happen. All right, Ezekiel 7:15. The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword. All right, them boys that's out there running the streets. Okay, the men out there that's in the field. Okay, that's preparing for war. That's the mighty men. They're out there, whether they on in Ukraine in the battlefield or they here in Babylon the Great, America. Okay, if they out there patrolling, you got those the people out in Ohio. Okay, taking up arms. You remember Not Fucking Around Committee or Not Fucking Around Crew, NFC, with Grandmaster Jay. All right, he fell off, but now they bringing it back. Okay, these boys are Northern Tribe Judah is being roused up. Okay, but they bringing it back. Okay, because they see that the Edomites, Esau is harassing them and intimidating them and coming into their area. Okay, all right, so a lot of those men, picking up the gun and all that type of shit, putting their trust in man-made weapons and in Esau's technology and weaponry. Okay, those Judites, those Southern Kingdom, okay, Northern and Southern Kingdom men that do that, they're gonna die. They're gonna die in the field. And he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him. Okay, famine, so lack of food. Food is going up. They saying because of these tariffs Trump put up and they're implementing. Okay, they're gonna go into effect. Okay, pestilences. Okay, pest diseases and different things shall devour him. Okay, Most High is telling you that all the scriptures are coming to pass. Doom and gloom is happening. Okay, this is what we love. This is what we were born to bring out. This is what we were chosen to do. All right, in these last days, as men of the Lord and servants of the Lord. Jeremiah 51:58. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the broad walls of Babylon shall be utterly broken. The broad walls, okay? Babylon shall be utterly broken, and her high gates shall be burnt with fire. Okay, burnt with fire. That's what you're seeing in all these different counties and states and cities and different things. You see fire, okay? Fire. And the people shall labor in vain. Are people crying and complaining about working too hard and they're not gaining any traction? They're not getting anything by working 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs. Okay, they're not making no money, or they're making more money than they ever made, but it's still not enough. Okay, they still can't buy food. They still can't take no trips. They still can't buy the necessities that they need. Okay, they can't do anything. Everybody's living off of what? Credit and borrowed time. And the folk in the fire, okay? And they shall be weary, okay? And everybody's weary, okay? All these fires breaking out everywhere, okay? You see all these fires and things catching on fire, no matter where you are, okay? Fire is a cleansing agent, is a pestilence, okay? That's what Most High created it for, to clean, to burn, to start over. This is good stuff that's happening. I want it to ramp up. It's not wrapping up hard enough for me. But I know that we have to be patient. Things take time. I want more craziness, because to me, Babylon is still going like a well-oiled machine. Even though we got things happening in the middle of the country, on both coasts, and in the south, and in the north, this bitch is still going on. This bitch is still being, firing on all. It's not a V8 anymore. It's a 4-cylinder right now. It's firing on all fours, okay? So we down 4, but we still fire on 4, bitch. I want this motherfucker to get to 2 or 1. That's what I'm waiting for. So this thing can barely even move. I want this bitch to just idle on borrowed time. I don't want this bitch to not even move. This bitch still moving. But we know the Lord, he working. He coming hard. You know what I'm saying? He doing this thing. Yahweh is doing this thing. Okay? And then once he send Yahweh Shah, that's going to be the nail in the coffin. And that's what we're waiting for. We're going to be excited. They're coming with the MOTB. They're getting the digital currency ready, these banks and stuff. We want that to hurry up and happen, okay? So, it's just a few more prophecies. Just the third woe, the chip, and full-fledged Jacob's trouble, okay? That's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for people to be running around in the streets. Police, Humvees, helicopters, and shit flying over. That's what we waiting for, okay? A lot of brothers having dreams. My girl had an entrance dream a couple of days ago before the Passover with me and they coming up and running up on me, and you know what I'm saying? So I'm ready for all that. I'm ready to get to the next level, the next step. My spirit is straight to the point. I'm a cut and dry spirit. I don't like to do a lot of lip service. I don't like to do a lot of theatrics. I don't do any theatrics. I like to get straight to the point, to the nitty gritty. Okay, get it in. Get the hardest part done. I'm the nigga that like to get the hardest part done and then worry about everything else. I want to get the hardest part, the challenge done. That's what type of spirit I am. Okay, and we right there. It is tarrying. Okay, what the Most High say, it shall tarry, but when it comes, it's gonna come. Roughly paraphrasing. So I'm ready for this thing to just get to the next level right now, to the next scene, to the next, port. I'm ready for this thing to keep going. I want to keep going, moving forward. And if that means that I gotta be a martyr, then so be it. Okay, I just need to keep moving forward. That's all I care about. I ain't looking back. I ain't worried about what other people are doing and not doing and stuff. I am just concerned with Yahweh Shah coming and doing his thing. Okay? That's all I'm concerned about. Yahweh Shah coming. I want Yahweh to send Yahweh Shah so we can get this thing going. And once Yahweh Shah come, that's when the real work gonna really begin, for real. You know what I'm saying? Cleaning everything up, setting everything back up. That's gonna be a challenge in itself. It's easy to destroy stuff. That's why this place gonna be destroyed in like 1 hour. That's easy. That's, you know what I'm saying? Let's just tear this bitch, tear everything up. And it took decades, centuries to, build and get this place the way it is. Babylon and this kingdom, how Esau got it. This shit just didn't happen overnight. But this bitch gonna be brought down overnight. You know what I'm saying? But then we gotta clean everything up. Okay, so but fire's gonna help us make everything easy with that. And Yahweh is burning this bitch down. Okay, he burned this bitch down. Hopefully we got more stuff, more craziness, more March Madness to look forward to. What the works that Yahweh is doing, we want him to work. We want him to work hard. No judgments are really going out, just mass judgments of death. Okay, but people are still running around being adulterous, getting away with it, not being judged, and just wilding out. So with that, I'd like to say all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'Shem, Rakakwadash, Shalom.